Now, religionists, with our unit on Christianity, it seems like the time to introduce the concept of the evolution of religions, how they begin and develop and branch out into numerous new religions or denominations of religions. And so we can look to great religion scholar Ernst Troeltsch, who noted that the big religions, Confucianism, Buddhism, Christianity, all start with one charismatic leader who then collects a following around him or her, and then these people create what's known as a cult. Now, normally we're going to think of a cult as something bad, like Jim Jones and the 900 people drinking Kool-Aid on his orders, or David Koresh leading a cult in Waco. But cults are not always bad. In fact, maybe mostly they're good. And so to say that Christianity began as a cult is no insult, not in my book. After a charismatic leader has founded a small devoted community, then these communities sometimes branch out quite immediately, quite quickly after the death or passing away of the founder, into different sects. Now, because these sects emerge from a cult leader, they have a new vision from the leader. And so they do not tend to conform to the society around them. The early Christian tradition is no different. We can see in the letter of John, those professing Christ did not come in the flesh. So already in the early New Testament period, there were those Christians who said Jesus was not a physical being, but only spiritual. So we can say the sect of the Gnostics emerges in Christianity, as well as the sect of the Judaizers who claim, no, Jesus didn't abolish the Jewish law. And we see the emergence of a new cult leader in the Apostle Paul, who has his own view that somehow straddles the Gnostic, Judaizer, or Christians following Judaism, that divide. Sects emerge off religions countless times. We can think of some in the United States today. The Amish tend to keep to themselves. They don't follow normal everyday life standards of the average American. Or the same with the Jehovah's Witnesses. You won't find them dancing or drinking beers or even going to a party. These groups are today's sects. Some traditions, like the Mormons, begin as a cult with Joseph Smith in the 1900s and then emerge as sects. But today, welcome everyone into their communities, and by and large, with the exception of drinking caffeinated drinks, the Mormons fit into the society we see at large, although there are Mormons who still live in a sect form, living apart from the other Mormons and the rest of the larger American community. So that gives rise to the idea of church. And a church is any organization eliciting membership from across the society, not really demanding conformity to a strict ethical code or strict obedience to the dictates of the original charismatic cult leader. And so we can see the Roman Catholic Church is a church, but then so is the Methodist Church, the Church of England, and the like. Many Protestant churches, many Protestants are parts of churches because everyone's welcome. They're not a sect, if that is the case, if they conform to the general societal norms. So we can see it, the evolution of all religions, from cult to sect to church. These are sociological developments that will lead us to our next unit concerning the social construction of reality